in HD.
The Tomcat divorce.
Is it becoming Scientology's biggest nightmare? Hello, I'm Paul Boyd.
And I'm Diane McInerney with the latest on the battle, why Tom's lawyer thinks Katie is playing the media.
And the behind-the-scenes scramble to protect the superstar's reputation and the image of his controversial religion.
She looks like any mom stocking up on milk at a Whole Foods supermarket in New York City. But now Katie Holmes is being called the biggest nightmare in the history of Scientology, according to The Hollywood Reporter. In filing for divorce from Tom Cruise amid reports that she doesn't want her daughter raised a Scientologist, Katie may be the biggest PR headache the controversial church has ever faced. People Magazine's Michael Fleeman.
The nastier this divorce gets, the worse it'll be for Scientology, because it'll be seen not just as Katie Holmes divorcing Tom Cruise, but Katie Holmes divorcing the Church of Scientology.
This is Katie today, looking content as she heads back to her apartment from the market with a bodyguard by her side. And we're learning more about just how ugly the divorce is getting. Katie reportedly fired Tom's adopted 19-year-old daughter Isabella, who worked for Katie's fashion line. She was fired out of the blue. Katie didn't want Bella working for her anymore because she was Tom's kid, a source told The Hollywood Reporter.
Katie Holmes made a complete and clean break from Tom Cruise. She moved out of their apartment, she took off her wedding ring, she changed her cell phone, and most important, she fired the people who were around her who used to be beholden to Tom and hired by Tom.
Katie's focus is on being a good mom. She took Suri for afternoon tea at Alice's Teacup, and Suri carried bags of toys and goodies home from the shop. Katie is even wearing a pendant that says S for Suri.
Now, a former high-ranking Scientologist reveals why she thinks Katie has good reason to worry about Suri. She tells us she lost her own child to Scientology after she left the church and just found out through Facebook that he died.
She was once the First Lady of Scientology, the wife of Scientology's former president. But today, Karen de la Carriere is one of Scientology's most outspoken critics, and she's speaking out about Katie Holmes' decision to divorce Tom Cruise to protect their daughter Suri from being raised a Scientologist.
It's suffocating when Scientology becomes the third person in your bed.
She says that Katie was surrounded by Scientology spies who reported on her movements to Scientology's leader, David Miscavige. When she made the decision to break with Scientology 2 years ago, she says her only son, Alexander, broke contact with her in a heartbreaking phone call.
He said, "Mom, never call me, never talk to me, never text me, never email me."
She believes he was coerced into breaking all communication with her.
I will die probably, and Alexander will never speak to me again.
But as she spoke those words, she had no idea her 27-year-old son was already dead. His body was found in his home near Los Angeles Tuesday. The LA County coroner says the cause of death is undetermined, but he had a history of over-medication. Outside Alexander's home today was this vehicle, license plate TKS LRH, standing for Thanks L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of Scientology. Following news of the tragedy, Karen talked again with Inside Edition.
That's why Katie Holmes doesn't want to be involved with Tom at the Church of Scientology.
Later, we'll have new details on how Katie made her so-called great escape.